Due to the graphic nature of this program, viewer discretion is advised.
What is going on? Welcome to the sub to the show. Let's do it back. Let's do it. Yes.
Thank you.
Episode 8. God.
Ready? Are
damn
you
it.
ready? Are you ready? I'm ready.
God damn it.
No, alright, enough of that.
I just tunasubbed about like 2 hours
Was
ago.
it
or
hours
so.
ago? Yeah, I don't know.
3 hours ago or something
There
like
might
that.
Be, you know,
So,
something, you know?
I'm going to try and get in there. But
Yeah.
first, what you need to do,
Please do.
go like and subscribe.
Share,
Comment.
leave a review.
Leave a review.
Just send us some love.
Tell us your story.
Yeah.
You can send that to...
tunasubpodcastofficial at gmail.com.
That's
I mean,
right.
it's pretty simple.
We want to hear about your stories.
Yeah, we want to hear what you guys got
We
going on.
might talk about it.
Yeah, talk about it.
Be about it.
Get it, whatever we
Tune
do.
us up.
Yeah, tune us up about it.
Tune us up about it.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that saying.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
All
kind
right.
of weird, but you know.
We got a great topic for
Right.
you guys today.
Yeah. I'm gonna say show look tender.
Ooh, show the Tinder.
Ooh,
let's Tenderize.
Tender.
So-
Alright, we're gonna be talking about Tinder today.
We're going to be
So,
talking about dating apps in a series
yes.
of episodes,
Yes.
but this episode, we're
Be
going to be
prepared.
talking about Tinder.
You guys gotta lock that down, strap
Nice.
it in, get your seatbelt on. Here
That's
we go.
right.
We're about to get that pedal to the metal.
Yes.
Yo.
So I was out the other day, and you guys will see this video clip.
Mhm.
I was asking girls about Tinder.
Yeah.
You know what they said?
What they say?
They've never met up with a guy from Tinder.
Mm-hmm.
It
Mhm.
is just for the attention.
Mm-hmm.
Like we said in
Mhm.
Hunters and Trappers.
Uh-huh.
Remember
Some girls
that?
be out there. Yeah, that was episode
2.
I almost said 3.
Oh.
Oh shit! I don't even know my own material.
It's
Wait,
okay.
was it 2?
It was 2.
Yeah, that was that
Hunters and
episode.
Trappers, our first one after the
That's
intro.
right. The third one was. Oh yeah.
Yes.
We gotta go back to that. I gotta get it together. But
Nice.
let's talk about Tinder. You know,
Yes,
like, a lot
I
of
had
girls are on
Tinder.
there.
You
Yeah,
had
I have Tinder. I've had it for like. I mean, you know, it's one of those long term things. You gotta have it for a couple of years. You kind of gotta get the matches and kind of just see if it goes anywhere. You know, you see if you get lucky because a lot of girls, yeah, they don't want to really meet up. They don't want to really like do anything.
I found out that they have anxiety about meeting up with strange
Yeah.
people if they don't already know you. But how do you
But
get
that's
to
the whole point of
know
the app.
somebody if you don't meet up with that
Yeah,
person?
so you can get comfortable. That's why you meet in a public place. Like we're raised by
Yeah.
single moms. We get it. We know that there's dangers out here. There's rapists. There's murderers. There's serial killers. I'm not like downplaying the fact that you guys are worried about that. But then there's some of you women out here that you know what the fuck you're doing. You know what the fuck it means. You know goddamn well you ain't even trying to get to know my name.
Right.
You just want that match.
Just the match.
You
See,
addicted to the match.
then they go to their friends and it's like, look how many
Oh,
matches.
look at my
I
matches.
just-
Oh my god, like, I got like
yeah.
500 matches.
Some
Well, good
don't
for
even,
you,
some
man.
even don't hit you back up.
Yeah,
Message you back.
none. Oh my god.
Or
like,
some
it's
just
too-
message you and then don't even want to.
Oh yeah, that ghosting bullshit. Like, there's a time and place for ghosting. If you go to Call Her Daddy and listen to those, I think it was episode. I can't. I'm not even gonna try to tell you what episode it was, but they mentioned about utilizing the aspect of ghosting. Like we understand, and guys ghost too.
Oh,
Guys, we got. Sometimes we gotta ghost the
You're
crazy
getting
bitch.
too
Like,
clingy.
yeah, you get
ghosted.
too weird, you get an attitude,
Right,
and
ghosted.
like, nah, fam, like, no, there's some things that sometimes we gotta ghost your ass. And
Ghost.
it's normal, but a lot of you women out there, y'all ain't even trying to give us, and a lot of men, they want to be on Tinder to go on a nice date or to find some pussy to fuck, put their dick in some holes, like, that's the whole point. Like, everyone has their thing that they're looking for.
Yeah.
And I think some girls, I would love this as a personal request to all you women in the world and using Tinder. Just tell us.
Right.
Be honest about it. Just
Hey,
be like,
listen, I have
hey.
no intentions of meeting up.
Right,
with you.
yeah, like, I matched with you because I thought you were hot. Or I matched with you and I don't want to do anything else other than just...
Talk on Tinder.
Yeah.
Just talk.
Or just talk. Yeah. And I'd be like,
Just
okay.
text buddies.
And then I can make the choice to be like, all right, maybe I text her when I'm bored.
Right.
But when I'm bored, I'm probably watching porn or something. So Tunasub. So can I come over? Like, you want to hang out? Like, build some IKEA furniture, which I finally got done.
So who's the main people that you match with on Tinder?
Okay, so my stories about Tinder are like kind of odd, kind of weird. I've had some weird situations.
I've never met up with anyone on Tinder.
I've met up with
other apps, yes,
God.
but Tinder, no.
I have met up with at least 4 or maybe 5 chicks before.
Okay.
And I will tell you, each one was not a great experience. I will just hands down. And so let me tell you a story, young lad. This is a story about how I met a girl in Daytona.
I'm not even
Daytona. So anyway, I go to Taco Bell, or no, I wasn't at Taco Bell. I was at McDonald's.
Okay.
I was at McDonald's. Here we go.
Yeah.
So I'm down International Speedway Boulevard. For you guys that know Daytona Beach, y'all know International Speedway. Oh God, the slums, dirty Daytona bitches. Let me tell you.
Wow.
I digress. So I'm in McDonald's.
Wow.
I see a girl after I'm ordering, like a large fry, maybe a Big Mac or something like that, because it's McDonald's. All American. And so I see this girl, and she's like this petite, like white chick. She had like blonde hair. And I was like, okay, what's up? Okay, yeah, I can get down with that. And so like I saw that she had a Spider-Man shirt on, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I like that Spider-Man shirt. Because, I'm always in game mode. Anytime I go out, I'm always gaming. Because, 1, don't give a fuck. 2, I'll talk to whoever the fuck I want. Like, it don't matter who it is. Old lady, old man, old little girl, little boy. Like, oh, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Just saying hi and stuff. You just talk to people. That's how you get better, right? That's so, it was interesting. I was like, oh, yeah, I love your shirt. And like, I miss Tobey Maguire, man. He was the real Spider-Man. And she's like, oh, yeah, I love Tobey Maguire and all this, da-da-da. And then, you know what happened? I get home. I log on to Tinder.
Oh, shit. You've had Tinder for...
Yeah, since years back. Like, bruh. So I get on Tinder, and I'm just swiping. Because, sometimes guys be in there just swiping. Because how we go. Let's see what happens. Because these bitches ain't talking. So,
Right.
So I swipe, and I found her. I literally found her that same day, I think. Yeah. And this is what happened. So I'm like, we matched. And I was like, oh shit, you're Spider-Girl. Like, I saw you like today. And she's like, oh my God, you're the dude. Like, that's crazy. Wow. I was like, oh my God, we should totally hang out. So, long story short, because I'm not on there to fucking go back and forth. Like, my personal choice is like, let's meet up. We fucking matched. Like, I'm attracted to you, you're attracted to me. Let's fucking meet up.
Right.
Fuck. So, I go to her house. And she's living with her parents or whatever. I'm like 23 at the time. She's like 18. And... I guess her best friend was there, and I was like, okay, 2 girls, like, what's up?
Whoa!
Shit's about to go down. But, however,
I digress.
So, all my excitement faded when she proceeds, because we're all hanging out, we're drinking a little bit, whatever. She brings out a box.
This is the first time I'm hearing this story live, guys. This is
she brings out a box,
okay.
and she proceeds to tell me about her sexual proclivities, for lack of a better word. I don't know why it just but her sexual deviance. And so she opens this box. You know what was in this box? I kid you not. I'll never forget this day. She brings out nipple clamps. She brings out sex wax. She brings out a butt plug. Multiple butt plugs. She brings out she has handcuffs in there. She has a dog collar. She has like a leash. And so I was like, oh,
yes,
yes. No.
What? You don't get into that?
No. Because the way she sprung it on me, she was like this, and I kid you not, I will never forget this day. Dude.
Yes. This is amazing.
Now this is what happened. Listen. So she was like, I want you to beat me. Like, I want to wear a dog collar, and I want you to punch me in the face while you're fucking me. I want you to slam me into the wall. I want you to be dominant. And I'm just like, because she was explaining like what she liked, and so I was like, do you not know I'm a black man, and you are a tiny white girl, and if you get bruises and shit, and I'm going to jail. What the fuck? She wanted me to and I was like, I was uncomfortable at this point, and I remember her, and then her
Guys,
best friend.
I might be showing a lot of my true colors, but
would you do that? Would you have done that? Oh shit, bro, Andre, he's Captain Tunasub over here. Wow, bro. No, it was no. That's too much for me, bro. I want to be in the pussy. I want to be making love to the pussy. I want to be beating the box up. I don't want to beat up a woman. I don't want, like, if you're into that, by all means, do your thing. But she wanted me to beat her, like physically harm her, degrade the fuck out of her, physically. Like, destroy her.
I'm ready to just tune us up.
Nah, dude, I'm not that kind of guy. Like, I'll be dominant and shit like that, but I have a level, like a limit. I'm just like, no, dude, it was too much. And so basically, her best friend brought over apparently the guy that she was like into, and so like it got weird towards the end because maybe they had a threesome or something like that. I left because I was like, oh, I got school in the morning, so I gotta go. Deuces. I bounced out of there so quick because it was just awkward. I was like, this is weird, because then the girl that I was talking to got jealous of her best friend for the guy she was talking to while they were hanging out, and so there was a whole like fight and all. I was like, I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on, but I'm deucing. Dude, there's just some things that like. Hey, I'm classy, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I've done handcuffs and some.
Handcuffs are cool, but I'm not beating you. I'm not physically harming a female.
I've so poker face.
Yeah, what?
She liked to be.
But anyway, so let's talk about. So
she liked to be roughed up.
So back to Tinder. So
I would come back like all the way, shoulders open
I'm
up,
so done.
chest open all the way up, hips into it and everything.
Now slapping an ass is one thing.
Yes,
but beating her, punching her in the face, pushing her head into the wall, like she wanted me to shove her up against the wall, like maim her. And she got off on that. And I was like, I gotta go. Got a blast. And I was gone. That shit was too weird for me. There's just some things out sexually.
You gotta try it, man.
No,
you might have liked
there ain't I'm not a womanizer. I'm not a beater. I'm not beating a woman.
We'll talk about this.
Oh, Lord, that's another story. But and I think the only other like funny thing about Tinder and like females and the whole ghosting thing, I had a nice date. I met up. This was the when I went to New Smyrna.
Yep.
And it was weird because like I met up with this girl, and we texted and everything, and we were like back and forth. Like at some point, I pulled her number off of Tinder. You know, we like started to get to the point where we were gonna meet up. We finally met up. I went out there. You know, took my hour drive. I'm like, yeah, no worries. You know, I'll just go drive out there, and then paid for dinner. $95. I was like, I got money. You know, I ain't worried about money. You know, I like to have a good time.
Right.
Spent $95 on the meal, drinks and the meal. So, you know, I'm thinking it's off, you know, to a fun start and everything's great. End of the night, you know, I take her home because at this point she was living with her mom. I don't know what it is about people living with their parents or something like that.
Living with their parents, right?
Yeah. No, I mean, it's cool and all. You know, I think she was going through some transition. This is before Corona. So I understand, like, there's some points where you gotta, you know, transition. She's like, oh yeah, I'm just, you know, living with my parents for now, whatever. So I knew I wasn't getting laid from that point because I was like, yo, she ain't trying to go back to her parents' place. Like, we could have done it in a car, but like I had that old busted car, and I was like, maybe I could have tore it up because me and Energizer Bunny fucked in that car, and that shit was good.
Shit was rocking.
Anyway, so no, and like this was the whole thing. I never go out with the intention to get laid. I never game with the intention to get laid. I never do any of that. I don't think about that shit. I don't care about that shit because if it happens, it happens. Me, I'm easy. Like I'm a hunter, but I'm easy. Like I'm like, if it happens, it happens. But you ain't friend zoning me or no bullshit like that.
Yeah, I'd be pushing the envelope.
Yeah, look, I'll let it know, but I'll let it be known.
Let it be known.
Let it be known. Whosoever is worthy
shall wield the
power of this deed.
That's right.
So when you're worthy, you can get it all day, any day, always. Right. But like, I just like to, you know, chill out. Like I don't go searching for it because I let it come to me.
I'm out there hunting all day, trying to snipe.
Takedowns, headshots. Oof. I'm waiting for it. Like yes. So So my Tinder occurrences, I'll tell you, it just, you know, it sometimes I like to be out there in an organic like setting. Like I like to be out there in the live people. You know, it's better. It's better.
Too. It's better for me. It's just for me texting or messaging over Tinder and stuff like that. It's like it's a game. You know, like it's like you've had time to think about it and all this other stuff. Like I want to like see your reaction and your emotion and. Like that's
live.
Game for me is like a live thing. So
like live feedback. And
you know,
shit, like.
exactly. And it's like, you know, a lot of the chicks that I match with on these apps because I'm not very proficient in putting myself out there is like not the chicks that I'm looking for.
See, and that's the thing. Oh, let me tell you about that. Okay, so let me tell you a story, a small, short story, if you're so inclined to listen.
Aaron's in story. I am in
story mode. I have so many stories about this.
Let him go.
I kid you not.
He is the dating app fucking.
Well, I've just
king.
been on there. I mean, Jamaican Booty. We met off that one app. We'll talk about the other app in another episode. But I'll talk to you about Jamaican Booty. How we got on that. Boy, that was a whole different.
Jamaican Booty.
Tinder. Hello there. So, listen here, kiddies. There's a story I have for you. Did you know that I do not condone catfishing? Do not catfish people out there. Do not be someone you're not. But I decided to do a social experiment. I decided to change my profile picture to a white man.
Yeah.
I had everything the same in my bio. And I put a bio out there. I was like, oh, I'm Aaron, guitar, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. This was in UCF, because I was like, I noticed something. This is weird. So for a week, I was like, okay, this is me. Then I found a random, like, white dude, 23, 24, I don't know, it's just some kid. And I'm sorry, kid out there, you know, I had to just use your game, your natural game, because, you know, I guess when you have a white face, bitches be running to you. So this is what happened. So for a week, I had no matches, nothing in the little the indicator that tells you like people like you.
Yeah.
I had nothing, zero, right? Change it to a few photos of this dude in sunglasses. He had a tuxedo, like a few like random photos and whatnot. In the same day, I kid you not, I had 12 matches.
Whoa.
With a white person's face.
Wow.
Same info, same age. And then the next day I had like 20-something matches. I swear to I would never make this shit up. Bruh. And I remember showing Energizer Bunny. I remember showing a few of my classmates and I was like, dude, there is no fucking way right now. This dude in his face is getting so much more like likes with my same info in my same area. I kid you not. I feel like Florida is just a racist place. Like I just gotta say that. And you know what? You know what's fucked up?
Yeah.
You know what's fucked up?
Yeah.
Just recently, I had this one chick. We're gonna call her. Do you remember the one that just happened with the whole she ghosted me because of the whole like BBC thing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Wait, I gotta come up with a name for her. What's her name? I'm gonna call her Cali Dreams.
Yes.
Cali Dreams. We met on a different app, and this will tie into like Tinder and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I think girls have a skewed reality because of big black cock porn. Not all black men have big black cocks where it's like 12 fucking inches. You're just walking around with a salami dick.
I do.
Like,
but
I mean,
not
cool,
all.
Good for you. Kudos. Like, in my side of the family, I'm happy with average.
I do.
And I'm above average, so definitely, I'm rocking with
but
at
not
least
everybody
like a 6-incher, and girthy. So that's where it's got to be.
With the girth.
And so yeah, I've had no complaints, and I've had great dick reviews. Like,
I've had
great dick reviews. Yeah. As far as I know.
I don't know, man.
But yeah, so she ended up.
So
check this out. So this girl, I guess she expected for me to have like a massive, long cock, and I'm like, that's just not one. It's just not all black people have long fucking cocks. I can understand like if you got a beefy cock or something like that. We're black. It is a thing. They don't say big black cock for no reason. But my whole deal was, I was like, wow, you just ghosted me because you saw, like, she sent me her videos and pictures first, and she's like, oh, are you gonna show me something other than your black kitty? I was like, oh yeah, I can show you my black cock. I got you. Sent it.
Ghosted.
She like peeked into Snapchat, peeked out, and ran and like left. But I guess there's a thing called size queens. They are size queens. They specifically look for that long, nasty. Because you know what she told me in the video I sent you? Mm-hmm. She said, I want to be able to practice taking in big black cock in my ass because I've started to love playing, like playing around with like anal and my sexuality and like what it feels. Yeah, and I was like, oh well, you know. And she's like, I'm just looking for the right man. I was like, well, I could be your entry level big black cock.
Right.
Entry
Get you started.
BDC. You know. Yeah, I can pass you over to Andre. Like, there you go.
Right.
Here you go, Andre.
Like, you got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
You got to start at the amateur level and move your way, work your way up to the pros.
Yeah, you know. So this is just to say to all of my men out here, all my Tunasubbers, look, do not let rejection stop you. Do not, if you have a smaller than average cock, if you have a small cock that's not a porn cock, because that's what most of these girls are seeing, these porn, and I'm making this the $5 footlong hand gesture to everyone who's listening, because that is not reality. Most guys out here, I think in America, the average cock size, like length, is like 5.1 inches.
Damn.
Yeah, literally. Like, that's the average.
Sad.
Somebody can look that up because it's real. Like, that's what I'm like, you know, don't let that stop you. Like, if a girl don't like you for your dick, like, you know, there's whatever. Just learn how to eat that pussy. Like, she'll stay.
She'll stay.
Oh, shit. Sometimes you gotta...
Woo!
Let me not go into that. But anyway, so my Tinder experiences have always been very, like, inexistent sometimes, and they're always, like, ghosting, or they don't...
I'm just like...
What's up? And they say, hey. And then, like, they don't say anything after
that. And then you're like, hey, what's up?
Blah, you're trying to start a conversation.
Nothing afterwards.
And nothing. And I'm like, so what's the point in us fucking matching?
I think they want you to keep, like, talking, like,
the attention?
For every one text they send you, they want you to send them, like, 4.
No, because then I've had an instance where I think I sent too much, and then they maybe got turned off. Yeah. And then they were just, like, one word.
Who fucking knows? See, like, that's why you gotta, like, go out.
Exactly. So I think dating apps and Tinder specifically.
That's why I try and get phone numbers, I guess, as soon as possible so I can talk to you on the phone.
See, yeah, Tinder and stuff it's a fail safe. It's like, it's a comfortable thing. Right. And a lot of guys get trapped in that Tinder. Mm-hmm. Like, you still, don't get me wrong, you can still use it, but you have to like kind of like switch out. You got to still go out. You still got to talk to the girls. You still got to try to get those numbers.
I say, you probably go out like 80% of the time.
And then 20%
Tinder,
of the time,
20% of the time.
Yeah, just about, you know.
Or any social dating app or whatever.
Because even when I've gone out, I still had dating apps on my phone just to be like, while I'm out, I'm just like, okay, you don't want to talk to me? I got this one bitch right here. She right next door or something. Right, go find her.
Exactly.
You know, I wish.
Or you could say, hey, listen, I'm out at here right now. Oh, we just met. Oh,
that was actually one of the dating apps that they came up with. Yeah. But we'll talk about that. That's we're gonna stick within the Tinderverse.
Yeah, Tinderverse.
But what else about Tinder? There was something else we were gonna say.
But I mean, I had that video clip, and they were just like, we just fuck around on there. We had no intention of meeting you, no intention of coming out with you. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, you know,
lying ass bitches.
Yeah, man. You're like, oh, I'm gonna hang. It's like, nah.
But let me not even throw that shade, because sometimes, you know what,
some do, and those are the ones that are awesome, right? Because those are the ones that are more adventurous, you know what I mean? The ones that you're going to have more fun with, because they'll meet up with a random stranger, you know, and, well, not random strangers.
Well, I mean, they'll meet up with and you know, and I've had that experience.
And you're building that comfort, you're talking on the phone and whatnot, you know, so you're not a complete stranger, but at the same time, kudos to those girls who actually do go out and meet up, because it says a lot about you. You're adventurous. You're out here having fun.
And at least, they probably told a friend. They were like, hey, I'm going to meet up with somebody. Or, they're like, and even I do that with you.
Yeah,
I still do that with you. And I have literally tried so many bios, so many different bios and stuff like that, where I'm just like,
that's what I don't get into that shit.
Well, I play around. I like to experiment. So I'm a very curious George. I'm like, look, I'm gonna experiment with some different things. Some things catch, some things don't.
It's so, to me, it's you gotta do a lot. You gotta pay attention to it. You gotta baby and shit. I'm just like, man, I'll go out into the club.
It's like either we gonna fuck or we gonna
like guys, like as far as like dating and everything, going out is so much easier than Tinder. Mm-hmm. It is. They're right there. Going out was just way much easier. But I think a lot of guys are still afraid of the rejection if they go up and start talking to a girl. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Versus Tinder, we matched, so I already know that we matched. I can start talking to you that way. So it's behind the phone and over text versus
that fodder, or that like I say it, fuel to the fire. Mm-hmm. The idea, though, you can go, like, look, if I can get some girl to sit there and disappear from seeing my penis, you guys have no excuse. Like, just go out there, talk to the first girl you see in the club. Like, just take this story in and really think about this. Yeah. I got rejected when I showed my penis. I remember talking to Danish Bunny about it, and she laughed, and she was just like, wow, I don't see nothing wrong with your dick. I'm like, yeah, I know. But some girls are, people have preferences, which, but take that into consideration because, again, if I can sit here and have a girl reject me because, oh God, what was the, fuck, I can't remember, it was Inglourious Bastards. Some movie I watched, and they were like, sometimes you just gotta go into that fucking fire. You just gotta get out there. You gotta do it. You gotta just let it happen because you never know. You never know. Because if you don't talk to that fucking girl, and if you don't, I mean, like, bro, you might even get, if you're worried.
That same night, I went out to the Streamline. It's just, bro, there was so many girls out there. You just go up and start talking, and it's just.
Now, sometimes you have to have the mask on. Sometimes you have to have your hand sanitizer.
Oh, shit.
Like, sometimes.
I think we're going to cut it there.
No, man, no, we're not done yet. No. We still got a lot of time here. We got a lot of time. It's Corona era, okay? Look, y'all, wear a fucking mask to protect not only yourself, but others around you. You may not know that you have this virus. You're gonna get someone impregnated with your corona, okay? You might sneeze. You might. Well, yeah, that's a real. That's fucked up. That's too much. That's fucked up. But so I'll wrapping it up and coming to a close. Tinder is a great
80% going out still.
Yeah, like I think you should still harness the ability to just approach and say we do live in the Corona era. There are apps that are promoting like social distancing dates and stuff like that. You can still say, hey, I want to meet up, but I want to meet up with social distancing or with a mask or whatever. Because maybe you guys can quarantine together and quarantine and chill.
How are you supposed to know where teeth are good?
Oh, fuck, that is. Oh, yeah, I totally forgot about that. So you got to be like, at least when y'all meet on your social distance date, you got to be like, let's pull down the mask. Pull down the mask a little bit just to make sure their teeth are right. Because, that's a little fucked up. Yeah. You don't want a girl with bad teeth. Yeah. And then you're like, oh, man, I fell in love with the girl. And, I've only ever seen her with her mask. She finally takes off the mask. Fuck, I fucked up. Bruh, it's like, oh, you're like, what is that? What are those? It could be like, oh man, I got too many stories about the girls that I've met who had bad teeth. Oh my god. But anyway, Tinder is a great tool.
You still hit that, didn't you?
I did. I did. I was like, you know what? Look, your teeth may be bad, but as long as we ain't kissing, the pussy was fine.
Yeah.
The pussy was
pink.
It wasn't. What was
pussy?
That?
Pussy is pussy.
The pussy didn't have teeth, so. Look, man, it's when you gotta tune us up.
That's right.
You don't pay any mind to that. You just
you gotta get in there. You You gotta get it.
You
in.
get it in.
You gotta get
All right. Well, anyway, y'all. I think this is about
That's
it.
our advice.
Yeah.
That brings us to the close.
Yeah, to the close. Again, so if you made it this far, we would really appreciate it if you at least left a review on iTunes.
Yes.
We are on Stitcher. We are on Podchaser. We are on Spotify, Google. We're everywhere. Everywhere
Tunasubbers.
Yeah. So if you could write in literally tunasubpodcastofficial @gmail.com. We would we just want to hear from you guys. It would be so cool.
Yeah.
We have so many more episodes coming out. We have so much more content. We have the website in development right now. We have some merchandise coming up.
Merch?
Yes, we have merch. Dude, I mean we're literally going to be doing this for the rest of our lives probably.
That's correct.
Until we I don't know.
So we can't tune us up.
I know, there's something wrong with our dicks. We can't tune us up.
Then there's Viagra for that.
Oh yeah, there's Cialis, Viagra. We'll probably have those as sponsors one day. They'll be like, yo, Tunasub Podcast.
Yes.
That's where I got my 50% off for Viagra. All right, well, y'all, we appreciate you. Until next time.
Keep Tunasubbing.
Yeah, keep Tunasubbing. Get out there and Tunasub it up.
Right.
Yes.
Nice.
All right, y'all. Peace.